Hey, good morning everybody, it's Mike and thanks for jumping on here with me this morning. We're in the third part of our four-part conversation this week, right? 4 strategies for doing more in today's market. And no doubt we're experiencing a lot of change. Total transactions are down over 30% year to date. What's that mean? Well, it means we're selling fewer homes this year. There's just fewer homes to sell. But then there's an old saying that says great agents thrive in all markets, and they thrive because they adapt and they change to the market in which they find themselves. That's absolutely true. Markets are going to change throughout the course of your career. There's not much you or I can do about it. All we can do is adapt and change. In this market, the simple fact is the way we adapt and change is we're just going to do more. We're going to need to do more, probably much more, to achieve the same or maybe even less results than we got in the past 2 or 3 years. That's just the hard, cold reality of it. It's not a choice I really get to make. If I want to do the same or more, I'm going to need to do a lot more. I'm going to need to compete harder. Okay, the third part of our 4-part strategy that I have for you this morning says this: keep your personal power. And man, this is important this year. Keep your personal power. Now look, there's an endless amount of things that we can't control. I can't control the weather. You can't control the economy. We can't control our in-laws, the real estate market. In today's shifting marketplace, let's not worry so much about what we don't have control over. Instead, let's focus on what we can control and when we can make a real difference. The only thing we're really able to control is ourselves. Not our customers, not our buyers and our sellers, and definitely not other agents. We can control ourselves and how we choose to show up each day. That is where your personal power lies. You control what actions you complete each day. You are in control of your mindset. Emotions are a choice. You decide how you choose to feel about any particular issue. Now, some of you don't agree with that. Some of you don't think your emotions are a choice, and you are absolutely wrong. Emotions are a choice. You get mad, you get happy. That is how you choose to react to any given situation. You can choose not to react to it in that way. You're not a victim of your emotions. Your personal power lies in your ability to choose how you're going to react. You are in control of your mindset and your level of motivation today. Nobody else does that to you unless you allow them to. Sometimes fear and frustration and anxiety comes from a feeling of helplessness, of being out of control, of not having control of our own destiny or what does and doesn't happen to me this year. I know, I've been there too, but what I'll absolutely guarantee you is this: your personal power lies in focusing on what you can control, harnessing your emotions for the power of good, and controlling your mindset and motivation, and realizing that all these things are completely within your control. You're not a victim, nobody else. I have this great friend of mine, right? And I get the chance to, she lives in another state and she's quite a bit older and she's been in real estate for over 50 years. And her name's Diane, and I don't get a chance to speak with Diane often enough, but every time I do, it reminds me of where my personal power lies. Because inevitably, just out of reflex and habit, I will say something like this: well, Diane, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend. And before it gets out of my mouth, I'm going to try to do my imitation of Diane for you, okay? Michael, honey, You don't control what kind of day I'm going to have today. And I say, yes, ma'am. I know it was just an expression. And she goes, okay, Michael, I understand, but I just need you to know that you don't have any influence over what kind of day I'm going to have today. I love that lady. She is so awesome. And I love when she lectures me like that, because it reminds me nobody else controls what kind of day, week, month, or year I'm going to have. I control it, and you do too. And we control it by getting out there today and making it happen for ourselves.